Hi, I'm Liorah from Boston, and one moment that I can think of that really just made me feel like, wow, this is the place for me to be at, was past 11 at night for sure. It was, late into the night, classes were over, the teachers had left, but there we were in the Beit Midrash, just like, there were girls there from all the programs learning there together, kind of poring over their Gemaras or over their, their Rambam, or just Stam talking or whatever it was. And I'm just sitting there with my chavruta, and we're like breaking our heads over this last part of the sugya because we can't go to sleep until we figure it out. This is the place for me to be at, where I'm in an environment surrounded by passionate learners, and we're all in this together, Israelis, Ethiopians, older people, younger people, and I just felt this is the place. One of my favorite classes is actually one that I thought I wouldn't have enjoyed so much. That's actually halacha. I thought, okay, halacha is like halacha, it's black and white, pretty boring. Turns out it's one of the classes I look forward to the most in the week. The most important part for me is that it's intellectually challenging. I'm not just reading something straight off of a page. We're jumping forward between sources and comparing and making all these charts, and I have to keep a step ahead in order to keep up. And I love that I'm being challenged in that way. And also he does it in a way where he really brings it to life. It's not just, a book that was written a few hundred years ago. It's something that's very relevant to my life. And he does it all with a sense of humor, which, makes any class all that better. I think that's a beautiful part of Nishmat here, that I'm not being spoon-fed any information. I'm doing a lot of work, and through that work comes a lot of growth. But I'm doing it all within a context where I feel really supported and cared for. I would recommend Nishmat to someone who's willing to take that step further outside of high school and to really, coming to Israel, come into Israel. You're part of Israel. You're part of the Israelis here. You're going to their houses. You're responding to everything that happens here and that happens on the news. You're responding, within the context of Israeli midrasha, and that's something really special. It's something you're not used to. So you have to be, willing to kind of step forward and to thrive in that environment.